खन 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 बजा है रण, आंखों में सबकी ज्वाला है, माहौल बदलने वाला है। आंखों में तीर कमान, योद्धा का इम्तिहान, आओ बनाए आर्चरी को महान। योद्धा का इम्तिहान, आर्चरी को महान।
10 days into the tournament and we still don't have our top 4. One spot is still up for grabs with two teams contending for it. Contender number 1, the Chero Archers, will be in action in the very first match of the day as they take on the table toppers Rajputana Royals. Not an easy assignment. Next, the mighty Marathas take on the Kakatiya Knights, who will be playing their final match of this season. And finally, contender number 2, the Chola Chiefs, will fight for their playoff spot as they square off with the Privithraaj Yodhas. The final day of the league stage here at the Archery Premier League, but the drama is far from over. Hello and welcome, I'm Surbhi Vaid, and alongside me I've got Kareem Bashir, and we've also got Dola Banerjee in the studio with us today, a former Indian archer and an Arjuna awardee. Welcome to the show, Dola.
Thank you so much.
आपसे मेरी बातचीत हो रही थी थोड़ी देर पहले, आप बता रहे थे कि कैसे जब आप खेलते थे तब से बातचीत हो रही थी कि ऐसी एक लीग एग्जिस्टेंस में आएगी। अब वास्तव में वो लीग आ चुकी है और इतने बड़े पैमाने पे आ चुकी है।
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। मैं आज ही आई हूँ यहाँ पर देखने के लिए, बट इसका पहले जब स्टार्टिंग इनॉग्रेशन हुआ 2 अक्टूबर, उसके बाद से कंटिन्यू जितना भी मैचेस हुआ तो मैं कंटिन्यू फॉलो किया, तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था एज ए आर्चर। मतलब जब हम लोग का एक था जो हम लोग खेल सकते, बट ये जो इम्प्लीमेंट हुआ एवं नया प्लेयर लोग बाहर से भी प्लेयर आया है इंटरनेशनल, तो काफ़ी अच्छा जो स्पोर्ट्स को और आगे लेके जाएगा,
बहुत आगे लेके जाएगा और इसीलिए हम इस लीग के गुणगान गा रहे हैं। नाउ करीम, इट ऑल कम्स डाउन टू दिस, one spot, 2 contenders.
It's huge, and both of them have got massive matches this evening, really tough ones. You couldn't have scripted this any better, to be honest with you, coming down to the last night of the round robin. And to add to that, Dola, amazing jewelry.
Now it all does come down to this match. Now we've spoken about how today is a very important day for two teams, Chola Chiefs and Chero Archers, but let's not forget what happened yesterday in the last match of the day. Oh my God, Rajputana Royals versus Maratha Royals, a tiebreaker, a dramatic one, a resilient comeback and 3 bullseye. This match had everything.
Huge, best match of the tournament so far. The two top teams going up against each other. There were changes through the regulation 4 sets, and then what a shoot-off. Yodhas coming on as a substitute, hitting the middle. Then Mikey did the pressure on Ella Gibson to get her second X to win the match. Was absolutely incredible. Best match so far.
Best match so far, undoubtedly. Dola, 5वां टाई ब्रेकर था ये। कल के इस टाई ब्रेकर में हमने 3 बुलसाई देखी।
जो बुलसाई का जो टाई ब्रेकर का जो यहाँ पर जो हो रहा है, जो शूट और मिस, मतलब और इतना स्मॉल जो मतलब 10 का जो येलो जो कलर है उसमें एक एरो शूट करना इज़ वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट, तो उसमें मतलब एरो मार रहा है मीन्स इज़ वेरी लकी डे फॉर देम। सो मुझे लगता है मतलब हमें अभी उसमें भी प्रैक्टिस और ज़्यादा नेक्स्ट टाइम से नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए और ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा हमें ट्राई ब्रेकर के लिए, तो और इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट ईयर काफ़ी ज़्यादा टफ होने वाला है।
बिल्कुल, और अब तक हमने देखा है कि इंडियन ने डोमिनेट किया है जब बात टाई ब्रेकर की आती है और बुलसाई हिट करने की आती है। बट लेट्स नाउ टेक अ क्विक लुक एट द पॉइंट्स टेबल. 3 teams have already qualified, Kareem. 1 spot still remains in the balance.
Yeah, absolutely. The Chero Archers and the Chola Chiefs going up for this 1 spot, both on 6 points at the moment. Both have a chance of making it, win or lose. So there are multiple permutations here. We're going to see the Chero Archers going out first, and it's a huge match. It's a massive match. They've got to try and win it. If they win it, they've got 1 foot into Super Sunday. They've got 1 foot into Super Sunday, but they can still do it with a loss as well.
And that's the best part, that both the contenders can qualify. Let's take a look at the qualification scenario. Let's start with Chero Archers first. Kareem, can you please take us through this?
Well, like I say, if the Archers win and the Chiefs lose, they are through. The Chero Archers will be through. If they win, but it's not in a tiebreaker, they're also through. The Chero Archers and the Chiefs are in this really tough permutation where if they both lose, there's still a chance of one or either team going through. So it's fascinating this evening. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, very excited. But Chola Chiefs would be excited too because they've got a chance to, and this is what their qualification scenario looks like, Kareem.
Yeah, massive. Again, if they win and the Archers lose, then the Chiefs are through. If the Chiefs win 6-0, they're definitely through. It doesn't matter what happens in the other match. But if the Chiefs lose in a tiebreaker and the Archers lose 6-0, the Chiefs are also through. There's a lot to unpack tonight. Wish me and Deb a lot of luck in the commentary box.
Yeah, a lot of action will be unfolded today and we will see who goes through. Will it be Chero Archers or the Chola Chiefs? Now let's talk about the Chero Archers. हमने देखा है कि अब तक वो सेम कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ लगभग उतरे हर मैच में और शायद आज भी उसी कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ उतरेंगे. बहुत बड़ा प्रेशर होगा, ऑब्वियसली बहुत बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, पर उनके पास वर्ल्ड नंबर 1 है माथियास में और उनके ऊपर बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी होगी आज.
नहीं, पूरा टीम में, क्योंकि जो फॉर्मेट जो है हम लोग का जो प्रीमियर लीग का जो काफ़ी अलग है. जो नॉर्मली हम लोग जो फॉर्मेट में खेलते हैं, टाइम काफ़ी कम मिल रहा है प्लेयर को, जो कम टाइम में उसको बेस्ट परफॉर्म करना है. तो इसमें पूरा जो टीम भी खेलेगा सभी को बहुत परफेक्ट शॉट करना पड़ेगा. मेंटली उनको बहुत ज़्यादा काम रहना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि जब टेंशन होता है हम लोग ज़्यादा हाइपर हो जाते हैं, मिस्टेक ज़्यादा करते हैं. तो इसमें दोनों टीम काफ़ी अच्छा है. दोनों टीम में जाने का दोनों का बहुत फाइट होगा 4th रैंक के लिए.
Calmness और composure तो दिखाना पड़ेगा. But Kareem, we've spoken about Matthias here. Who do you think, apart from him, needs to step up?
Well, both the compounders have shot really well, Pratika as well. So really it's down to the recurvers, Artano and Katarina. They've been up and down, but I'm sure tonight they are going to be on fire, and I know they're up for it. Pratika here, she has shot really, really well. Teenage sensation, unbelievably cool, way beyond her years. Been said to be redefining archery in India, and what a place to do it at the APL.
Yeah, and she's done that before in the pressure. We saw her hit bullseye, but this is going to be a different level of pressure once again. But let's talk about Chola Chiefs now. They'll be going up against Privithraaj Yodhas in the 3rd match. But talking about their combination, this is my assumption that they'll stick to the same combination as well, but they'd expect a little more from Brady and Deepika.
Yeah, it's the recurvers that had a little dip in score last night. Now, I've heard a little rumour that perhaps Brady might not be starting this match and Tarandeep Rai could come in. Not being confirmed yet, but certainly they need to be thinking the recurvers need to be on form. Deepika and Brady have got bags and bags of experience, so I'm sure they are going to bounce back. It's a huge, huge night tonight at the APL. Like I say, you couldn't have scripted this.
Yeah, it can't have been bigger and better than this. इन्होंने दीपिका का जिक्र किया, बताया कि वो बहुत एक्सपीरियंस लेके आती है, आप उनको अच्छी तरह से जानती है. आज का ये स्टेज, आज की ये सिचुएशन दीपिका जैसे खिलाड़ी के लिए ही बनी है.
दीपिका ब्रेडी दोनों ही काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस है. दीपिका के साथ मैं टीममेट थी, मैं दोनों का, क्योंकि दीपिका काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, मेंटली काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग है. वो उस टाइम में उनको और उस स्ट्रॉन्ग को जो दिखाना पड़ेगा काफ़ी, क्योंकि मिस्टेक अगर एक भी हो जाए तो फिर वो कोई मौका नहीं देगा. तो हमें मिस्टेक नहीं करना, मेन थिंग है हमें योलो के अंदर रहना है. कोई भी मिस्टेक हम अगर कर लेंगे तो दूसरा टीम को मौका मिल जाएगा. तो हमें ब्रेडी एंड दीपिका दोनों ही मुझे लगता है काफ़ी अच्छा करेगा आज.
गलती की आज तो कोई गुंजाइश नहीं है, लेकिन अभी चलिए प्रेडिक्शन टाइम है शो पे. आप बताइए पहले, क्योंकि आज आप गेस्ट है यहाँ. क्या लगता है कौन सी टीम जीत रही है, चेरो आर्चर्स या चोला चीफ्स? कौन सी टीम करेगी क्वालिफाई?
देखिए, दोनों टीम काफ़ी अच्छा है. आज किसका दिन होगा, कौन अच्छा करेगा वही जीतेगा.
एक नाम लेना पड़ेगा जल्दी से.
मतलब जल्दी से अगर हो जाए तो चोला चीफ्स.
Chola Chiefs. She's gone with Chola Chiefs. Which team are you going with?
Look, super, super tight. It really is a tough one. I think both teams could win. Both teams could also lose. So I think it's going to come down to the set points difference here tonight. And because the Archers have that little bit of an advantage, I'm slightly favouring them. Sorry, Dola.
Okay.
So we have one expert going with Chola Chiefs, the other with Chero Archers. Two teams, one dream. But only one team will qualify for the playoffs. Who will it be? Will it be the Chola Chiefs or will it be the Chero Archers? That remains the big question. We will find the answer to that by the end of the day. But right now it's time for a short break.
Welcome back. What a huge night here at the APL. The Chero Archers going up against the Rajputana Royals. The Chero Archers searching for a place in the top 4 and Super Sunday. Let's go down to Dubai for the coin toss.
आखिरी दिन लीग मैचेस के और पहला मुकाबला जिसके टॉस के लिए हम तैयार हैं। चेरो आर्चर्स बनाम राजपूताना रॉयल्स। चेरो आर्चर्स की कप्तान टॉस के लिए आए हैं कुमकुम महोद और साथ साथ बसंती महतो जो आई हैं राजपूताना रॉयल से। चलिए लेट्स गेट रेडी फॉर द कॉइन टॉस।
Heads, tails. Who's going to toss?
आप कॉल करिए।
Tail. It's heads. Target number 1. Shoot first.
So toss, this is the update from the toss that it's target number 1 for the Rajputana Royals, but the first shot will be fired by the Chero Archers from target 2.
Thanks, Deb. Brilliant stuff. Really, really important coin toss, this one. The Chero Archers electing to shoot first. Now, it's a huge night, as we said in the pre-show. Qualification up for grabs for the Chero Archers. If they win and the Chola Chiefs lose, the Chero Archers are through. If they win by 2 set points, they're through. If the Chiefs lose and the Archers don't lose by more, but lose 6-0, then also the Chero Archers are through. It is quite complicated. We'll try and keep you posted on the progress as we go set by set through the matches this evening. It's the first and the third that are the key ones. Well, big crowd out here for the last night of the round robin. As we said in the pre-show, you couldn't have scripted this better. As the president of the Archery Association of India looks on, Jiwandot Singh Deja, the coach, coming out for the Rajputana Royals, the Dance Putana Royals, as Deb has been calling him. Talking of Deb, he's made it up from the shooting line. Hi, Deb.
Yeah, a bit slower than other days because the security is a bit tighter today. It is coming up to the closing stages of the league encounters. लेकिन बहुत बड़ा मैच, खासकर चेरो आर्चर्स के लिए अतनु दास आज काफी फोकस नजर आ रहे हैं। उन्हें पता है कि इस मैच को जीतना सबसे अनिवार्य चीज है ताकि आप अपनी तकदीर को अपने पास रखें। अगर आप हार भी जाएं तो भी आप निर्भर रहेंगे आखिरी मुकाबले पर। But it all boils down to this for the Chero Archers. They need to win this outright. If they do that, then they have qualified for the semi-finals, and that will be the first point of interest for them. And who knows, they might run into this opposition in the semi-finals as well. So from that perspective as well, they would want to win this match outright, wouldn't they, Kareem?
Absolutely, they'll want to go for it, but they're up against a huge team. Fugate starting, Prathamesh and Kita Bakat, Mete Gazos, the Tokyo 2020 champion, in the lineup as well. It is huge, and the Royals have put out a very strong team.
Absolutely. Matthias Fullerton, Pratika Pradeep, both have been very good. Katharina Bauer and Atanu Das have also built up a very good relationship between the two of them in terms of recurve. And there is quality on the bench. We saw how Ojas Deotale came in and turned it around last night against the Kakatiya Knights. And rather the mighty Marathas. And of course there are some other quality players on the other side as well. The likes of Madala Surya Hamsini, Rahul, Kumkum Mahod and Sahil Jadhav as well for the Chero Archers. What a fabulous competition it has been, Kareem, and it's been encapsulated by the last couple of nights. The other night when Andrea Becerra dropped her release aid and still was able to fire a perfect 10. And yesterday's incredible shoot-off.
Best match of the tournament so far, including this team here. And they are on fire. They are massively up for this. They want another win this evening, which makes the task for the Chero Archers that little bit more difficult. The two-man archers preparing as the eye of the tiger. Denmark's Matthias Fullerton, world number 1, steps up to the line. An all-important first arrow for the Chero Archers.
Rarely misses, especially the first shot. And goes perfect with the first shot as well. Fullerton with a 10. Now the Rajputana Royals with Prathamesh Fuge getting ready. Also started last night's game, but then got replaced later by Ojas. Wonder if Ojas and Ella will surely return for those crunch matches. Oh, what a shot though. This has been a huge strength of theirs. The two male compounders have been so good interchangeably.
Absolutely. nailed it. They're brilliant. Now the recurver, Yodhas. Into the 9, a good sighter for the Chero archers. Gets a good nod of the head from Katarina Bauer.
Swati has played before and she was quite impressive in that outing as well. And she starts with 9 as well, so it's 19-19 apiece after the first 2 shots, identical in many respects.
Early days, but I have to say, slight advantage to the Chero archers because they've used one of their recurvers.
और ये रणनीति हमने पिछले कुछ मैचेस में देखा है. यहाँ पे बहुत बहुत बढ़िया शुरुआत प्रतिका प्रदीप का. Just 17 years of age. Incidentally, talking of some of these players and their ages, we did catch a glimpse of Madala Surya Hamsini, who incidentally had a birthday today. She turned 16, so happy birthday, Surya Hamsini. She organized a lovely cake as well and got all the teams together and had the cake cutting. Did you have a slice as well?
I haven't had the slice yet, but what a wonderful ray of sunshine that was.
Well said, Kareem. You're picking up on your Hindi every day. Oh, this has gone 8 from Katarina. She's usually quite consistent, so the Chero archers now under a little bit of pressure with Mete stepping up.
Yeah, 10 here from the Tokyo 2020 Olympic champion. And the Rajputana Royals are in charge. And he's gone 9 as well. So we're level at the halfway stage. No damage done by that 8 from Katarina.
Mete, fair to call him the Antalya ace. He does come from there, the beautiful town in Turkey. Oh, what a shot this is. Now a bit of pressure on Prathamesh. Oh, he nails his second 10 of this match. Brings it back to all square for both teams. It does look like the third shot, or one of the shots from Chero archers, was possibly marked as an extra, and this one has gone quite wide from Katarina. She's had a bit of an indifferent start.
Yeah, a bit of pressure there on Katarina. An 8 and a 7. That's just gone out, I think, into the 8. It might be marked 8 asterisk for a measure. Lovely stuff from Mateus on the scoreboard. You're right, Deb, and the field of play saying that last shot from Swati was in the 10. It definitely wasn't.
Ankita Bhagat has gone quite wide. 7. Huge shot coming up from Otanu.
A 9, it could be enough. Oh, it's in the 10! What a start from the Chero archers.
It's virtually must win. And they're getting close. It's 9. Could have a possibility of just a review of some of those shots. It looks like it's been counted as 75-74 in favor of the Chero archers. I don't think we had the same scores, but well, what do we know?
I've got it down as 74-71, so, and it's just because the scoreboard marked a 10 when it was either an 8 or a 9. Either way, a 10 isn't enough.
चलिए लेंगे एक छोटा सा ब्रेक और वापस आके पुष्टि करेंगे कि पहले सेट में आखिर हुआ क्या है. आपको फिर से याद दिला दे, चेरो आर्चर्स को केवल इस मैच को आउटराइट जीतना है और वो क्वालिफाई कर जाएंगे। 74-71 फिलहाल आगे हैं। पहला सेट उन्हीं के नाम गया है, चेरो आर्चर्स। So they've taken the first step towards finishing this tournament with the ideal result. However, Rajputana Royals, they scripted that incredible fight back last night when they were 2 sets to love down and came back and won it in the tiebreak.
Yeah, can they do it again? The Archers certainly won't be hoping so, but that is a 9 by the looks of things from Prathamesh. It's a chance here for the Eye of the Tiger to take an early lead in the second set.
Fantastic. Matthias Fullerton has been one of the most consistent archers, has had 5 individual Archer of the Day awards, and really been consistency personified for this team. Easily their best. Swati just going a little high of that 10.
Can Otanu get another 10? Started the first set with a 9, but then went into the 10, and he's gone into the 10 to start this. And now that means that Otanu has got his eye in here. As long as he can stay consistent through his process, he should be in the middle for the rest of the match. That bodes well for the Archers.
Yeah, and we saw Rajputana Royals fire a couple of 7s in that first set. That's not common from them. This is a 9 from Ankita. Just about keeping them in touching distance, but definitely an advantage here for the Chero Archers to try and go 4-0 up in this match.
Now the World Youth Champion. You could see from the reaction as she pulled her bow hand up that she felt that was going low.
Got a glimpse there of Purnima Mahato, one of the coaches of this team. Oh, exceptional from Mete!
Super fast as well from Mete Gazos, a really quick shot. Now, there is a little bit of pressure on this one, an 8 and a 7 from Kati Bauer in the first set. And she's dropped into the 8 as well. Just not feeling it this evening.
Yeah, and we should mention that some of these archers in particular were required to attend a press conference, so that did disrupt their regular training routine. Oh, what a shot that is from Prathamesh. Right on the mark. So just like that, Rajputana Royals coming back in a big way in this set itself. It's a great shot from Pritika as well. Just about nudging next to an arrow which was on the 10 mark. Now Swati Dudwal. What a shot! This is so good. The last few shots have been incredible. Over to Kathy.
Yeah, Bauer here could do with a 10 for her own confidence and also draw them level on score. Oh, brilliant stuff. She has settled down. Absolutely great change there, going 8-7-8, and then she's found a way into the middle. Really important arrow from Bauer.
ये भी बहुत बड़ा shot है. Ankita Bhagat on the mark. Gets into the X ring as well. 67-57. To and fro. Terrific contest between the Royals and the Archers. That's a 10-2 from the look of things. Down to the last 2 shots. Mete against Atunu.
It's the recurve men again. Oh, that looks like it could be in the 8. It might have clipped the 9. It's called 9 in venue. So a 10 here from Otanu. And this could be done.
Incredible stuff. Otanu Das, just like in the first test of the first set, delivers under fire. और Chero Archers बहुत बड़ा कदम ले चुके हैं सेमीफाइनल्स की तरफ. ये मैच जीतना है और इस मैच में फिलहाल 4-0 से आगे. And the dance moves are breaking out. They're beginning to feel the presence of that victory, but never count out the Rajputana Royals. Many teams have learned it the hard way. We'll see if that happens after a short break. एक अपडेट आपको दे देते हैं, दूसरा सेट जो है वो टाई किया गया है. So one of those arrows, possibly from Mete Gazos, which had been initially marked as an 8, seems to have been upgraded to a 9. और ये खुशखबरी है Chola Chiefs के लिए, because that's music to the ears of the Chola Chiefs, knowing that Chero Archers have been pulled back at least by 1 set point.
Seismic change in the scoreline for the Chero Archers. The pressure is on. The banter between the two teams in that break was absolutely incredible.
And Rajputana Royals have brought on Ella Gibson now in place of Swati Dudwal for this particular set. Remember, they're allowed 2 substitutions. Prathamesh, as he was just releasing that arrow, seemed a little unhappy, and it just goes a little wide of the 10 target. Fullerton. Oh, he goes a touch wide as well, up to 9. Here's Ella.
Who loves the goal, keeps on hitting the goal, and here she comes in.
She has been quite outstanding, and she begins with a 10 as well.
Yeah, just took a little bit more time with that first shot than perhaps she normally would. Well, normally would by APL timing. Probably more like a normal timing on the World Cup circuit. But into the 10 and solid, and a 9 from Otanu. And now it is a big opportunity for the Rajputana Royals. I know it's early in the set, but one arrow makes a difference in these matches.
Certainly did for the second set. We thought it was 4-0 in favor of the Chero Archers, but just registering the first points, Ankita getting a 9. So that opens up a little bit of an opportunity for the Archers. If Prithika can nail a 10, then it's back on level terms. Yeah, she's one of those who has aced the shoot-off. And she took her time, but she was never going to miss out once she had done that. The Olympic champion from 2021 with a fabulous shot to put the Royals ahead. Now Katharina, can she raise her game in this set?
I fancy she's going to go in the 10 here. I think she's found the middle of the target. Couple of difficult shots at the beginning, but she's worked it out, and it's gone into the 10. Perhaps a little higher than she would have wanted, but it's in the 10.
Yeah, at the moment for the Chero Archers, it's staying in touch which matters. Just get any point out of the set. Keep inching towards that semi-final berth.
And a good shot into the 10.
Prathamesh is feeling it. Coach Jeevan Jyot is feeling it.
Really quick move onto the line from Pradeep here. They're worried about the time here, the Chero Archers.
Very good shot.
Good. She made up a bit of time by effectively sprinting onto the shooting line, settled herself down, whacked it into the 10.
Ella Gibson also will be mindful of leaving enough time for the last 2 shots. Oh, and it doesn't really matter when you nail those 10s the way that she's been doing right from the start.
Another quick shot required here. Katarina's got to stay calm here because she's been hitting the 10 for the last couple of arrows.
And a good shot.
Lovely, into the X-ring, and look what it's done for her spirits, and it's raising the spirits of the whole team.
Yeah, noticeably took a little long breath before she stepped up to the plate, and that's what helped her possibly. Ankita gets a 10 as well. High quality archery yet again from both teams. Back to the 2 men archers. It's Matthias Fullerton going first.
We're in exactly the same position in the last set, and that looks like it's gone into the 10 as well.
So, Mete versus Otanu. Absolutely tied. Mete gets a 10, just in the nick of time.
Plenty of time here for Otanu. Katie Bauer standing behind him, talking him through the shot. A 10 for the draw. Oh, it's gone into the 9! And the Rajputana Royals have levelled up here.
What do you know? What do you know? Are we headed for yet another shoot-off? One thing's for sure, it's headed for a decisive set. Look at Ojas celebrating in style. But you know that it's never denigrating the opposition. It's just his way of going in. लेंगे एक छोटा सा ब्रेक, लौटेंगे अगले सेट के साथ. उससे पहले सेट की पुष्टि, राजपुताना रॉयल्स winning the third set. 3 set points apiece.
बहुत ही जबरदस्त
यमुना स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स में काफी जबरदस्त मुकाबला. The first match of the final day of league matches at the inaugural Archery Premier League. And Kareem, we are being treated to yet another very, very entertaining match from two high quality teams, the Chero Archers and the Rajputana Royals.
Not only that, I'm being treated to your fantastic mathematical brain, keeping me on track. The Chero Archers take this set. They are through to Super Sunday. It is huge.
Yes, a win in this set will just take them to a positive, or rather a -3 set point difference, and that will be something, a bridge too far for the Chola Chiefs. But there's life in this match yet, although Matthias Fullerton is not going to miss too many.
Yeah, he's been supreme for the Chero Archers, holding them together throughout the tournament. But Prathamesh has also been a stellar performer for the Rajputana Royals.
And there were words of advice not just from Ella Gibson, but also from Ojas Deotale in the backdrop. So it really is firing as one proper unit, this Rajputana Royals. Atanu starts with 10. That's a significant arrow. For a recover to begin with 10, excellent.
Absolutely bang on. Ella Gibson now. Look at that little bit of string dangling from the end of her long rod. It's pretty wind still here tonight. Ella into the 10. Might have clipped the X ring as well. Doesn't count for more than 10, but still a very, very good shot.
Fabulous start to this, the decisive set. अगर ये set भी share होता है, then we'll have another lottery of a shoot-off, and we've really enjoyed these shoot-offs, haven't we?
The only people that don't want to shoot off here are the Chero Archers. Look, I tell you what, Pratik Pradeep is performing exceptionally well again. A 7 there from Ankita Bakat, and now this is an incredibly important arrow. She's been in the 10s for the last few arrows. Can the pocket rocket get there back into the middle? It looks like it's just about clipped the 10 ring, and so she will get the 10.
Virendra Sachdeva, the Secretary General of the Archery Association of India, looking on. Yes, a string on Katharina's bow as well. And the fact that it's not moving is a sign that there really isn't much of a wind or a breeze today at all.
This is a massive lead for the Chero Archers. They have their destiny in their own hands here. Long hold again for Pratika, but worth it for a 10. I've actually got the Archers down as perfect at the moment. but we saw the last arrows being marked for a measure. I got them at 50.
Yeah, even if Prathamesh gets a 10, which is his habit, which he does, but it will still be at least a 3-point advantage, possibly a 4. So Chero archers, like Kareem said, do have their fate in their own hands. Even a couple of perfect shots here and they are home and dry pretty much.
Well, a good recovery from the start there of 8-7-8 for Katarina Bauer.
Ella gets a 10 as well.
Well, she's come off the bench and she hasn't missed the middle of the target. She has been awesome this evening.
Yeah, that rare lapse from Ankita Bhakat, that could prove to be the difference. As of now, it's Chero archers who are motoring along towards that semi-final spot. It's a shame, but that's the way it might turn out to be, with another 3 arrows in all to go. Ankita gets the 10 this time. She could have done with that the first time around.
An 8 is more than enough for Otanu Das, and he's not been outside the gold yet. Look at Matthias Fullerton watching on. Brilliant stuff from the Chero archers. They kept us waiting all the way through the round robin, and they've done it against the leading team here.
Yeah, here's the formality from Mete. He nails it. Very close to a 10. Might well be upgraded. But it's a semi-finals appearance for Chero archers. Sahil Jadhav has already danced over to the opposition camp. And cue the celebrations. We know that Rajputana Royals know how to throw a party. And this time it's Chero archers who turned out to be party crashers.
Absolutely brilliant performance from them. It was a shaky start from Katarina Bauer, the pocket rocket from Germany, but she pulled it back together and she played her part in this win for the Chero archers. They have performed magnificently under huge amounts of pressure here, and they have made it through to Super Sunday at the inaugural APL.
Absolutely, and in those numbers, what those don't tell you is that they are unsung heroes in many respects. Pritika Pradeep and Otanu Das, they were consistent from the first set to the last, and Otanu in particular hitting a lot of 10s when he was under pressure, and that made the difference in this match in the end. Fabulous, fabulous performance, and we are looking at a super slow-mo, an ultra slow-mo, one of those arrows from Otanu, the one which sealed the fate in the end, getting a 9 and mathematically moving ahead of anything that Mete Gazaos could have done, the 2021 Tokyo champion. So Chero archers through with 8 points, and Mete is improving with his dance skills each and every night, it must be said.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, he's also taking to the local dress. But here are the winners of the match, and they have booked their place in the semi-finals. And the Chero archers have perfected their celebration.
By the way, I'll tell you who their inspiration was. When all the archers went to the press conference, I told them to pose for this. So that has given a bit of an idea. I will take credit for this one. Because initially they were just doing a simple thumbs up, and I said, look, you are archers, do the archer pose, come on guys.
You have been saying all the way through, some of the teams need to up their game with the celebrations. They've listened to you, Deb, they've listened to you.
Yes, absolutely fabulous from Matthias Fullerton as well as Otanu Das, who were both quite consistent right through this match. And a little bit of a wobble, but they recovered very well and won it in 4 sets in the end. Let's go down to Surbhi.
ये आखिरी मुकाबला था चेरो आर्चर्स के लिए. अगर उन्हें आगे बढ़ना था तो ये मुकाबला जीतना बेहद ज़रूरी था, और वो खेले भी बिल्कुल उसी तरह से हैं और जीते भी हैं ये मुकाबला. और उसी के साथ बन चुके हैं हमारी चौथी और आखिरी टीम टू क्वालिफाई फॉर द प्लेऑफ्स. I've got with me Matthias Fullerton and Otanu Das. Matthias, all you had to do was win, and that is exactly what you guys have done.
Yeah, we honestly have shot great, very great in practice these last days, but it's just been missing in here. But today it all clicked, and we all shot really good, had perfect time. You know, it all just clicked today, and that was what we needed, because today was the most important match we've shot so far. So super happy.
हर चीज़ एकदम सही हुई है. जिस तरह से माथियास ने भी बताया कि this was the best match that you guys have played so far. कितना प्रेशर था इस मैच से पहले, क्योंकि पता था कि आज जीतने के अलावा और कोई ऑप्शन है ही नहीं.
नहीं देखिए, प्रेशर लेने का कोई मेरा सवाल तो था नहीं. मुझे हमारा सिर्फ यही मोटो था कि हम अच्छा से टाइम मैनेज कर पाए, क्योंकि टाइम इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग इन दिस फॉर्मेट. सो हम लोग बस अच्छा से टाइम एक्सपेंड किए और अच्छा से जीते. सो थैंक यू.
बिल्कुल, बहुत अच्छी तरीके से जीते एंड दिस वाज इन अ वे ड्रेस रिहर्सल फॉर योर सेमीफाइनल बिकॉज यू विल बी टेकिंग ऑन Rajputana Royals tomorrow as well. So good preparation for that match as well.
Yeah, for sure. Now we got the last bit of confidence we need, and we believe. I know we will believe to the end. We take it day by day and shoot your arrows. That's all you can do.
Yeah. So tomorrow is a big day for you guys. लेकिन आपसे एक छोटा सा सवाल पूछना चाहूँगी कि आप तो सेमीफाइनल्स में पहुँच गए, लेकिन दीपिका की टीम को आपने बाहर किया है, तो घर पे क्या रिएक्शन मिलने वाला है?
नहीं, इसका तो मैं क्या ही बोलूँ. अब वो प्रोफेशनल और पर्सनल लाइफ थोड़ा अलग अलग ही ठीक है, क्योंकि हमारा जब पहला मैच हुआ था वो मेरा और दीपिका के बीच में ही हुआ था, और 2 मैच हम लोग उससे हारे भी थे. और बट आज उनके साथ मैच नहीं हुआ, बट हम सेमीफाइनल में पहुँचे. आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल फॉर माई टीम एंड ऑल द सभी कोई सपोर्टर्स जितने भी हैं, सब बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है. थैंक यू एवरीवन.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Congratulations on this win and all the best for tomorrow. Well, that's 8 from here.
Welcome back to the last night, the round robin of the Archery Premier League 2025. The mighty Marathas are up against the Kakatiya Knights next. It's a fabulous match, a rehearsal for the mighty Marathas ahead of Super Sunday. It's the last match for the Kakatiya Knights. They'll be looking for a win as they bow out of the inaugural APL. Let's go down to Dubai on the line for the coin toss.
दिन का दूसरा मुकाबला Mighty Marathas against the Kakatiya Knights, and for the toss we have Bhajan Kaur from the Mighty Marathas, and Kakatiya Knights are represented by Tisha Punia. Let's get set for the coin toss.
Tails, heads. Can toss, you can call.
Bhajan will call.
Head.
It's the heads. Heads.
For shooting. First number.
1.
So the news from the center, it's Mighty Marathas who will go first, but it's target number 1 for the Kakatiya Knights.
So the mighty Marathas elect to shoot first, and the Kakatiya Knights will be on target number 1. The Kakatiya Knights have had a difficult time here, just 2 wins in their matches so far. They'll be looking to go out of the inaugural Archery Premier League on a high, and out they come onto the shooting line. The drums are banging, the party atmosphere is high. The Kakatiya Knights led out by the coaches, Rahul Banerjee waving to the fans. And look at the Indian vuvuzelas as the mighty Marathas come out as well. A fabulous, fabulous spirit here this evening. The mighty Marathas will be looking to rehearse perhaps a little bit ahead of Super Sunday. Can the Kakatiya Knights spoil the party? Well, here to answer that question, Debayan Sen, who's raced up from the shooting line.
Yes, many thanks, Kareem. This should be an engrossing encounter. Nothing to lose for the Kakatiya Knights, and sometimes teams tend to get more dangerous when they do that. How good was Avneet Kaur yesterday on debut? 58 out of 60 points for her. And Neeraj Chauhan also gets a start. And Elia Canales, the Tarragona Tornado, as you've named her. But yes, a lot at stake for the mighty Marathas as well. But they need to have a perfect game really to tune up for Sunday.
And they pulled out the big guns, Dhiraj, Alejandra, Mike and Avneet. They are absolutely on fire. Parneet, I should say, not Avneet. They are looking on. They've still got plenty of support, the Kakatiya Knights here. But the mighty Marathas have slowly edged their way in. Starting for them, Parneet, Mike, one of the overseas players, along with Alejandra from Mexico, and Dhiraj, who's performed brilliantly.
Yes, the Kakatiya Knights giving a couple of chances to some of the players who've probably not had as many outings. Jignash, the man from the army, also getting prepared. And Rahul Banerjee is the coach, and as he was walking out, he was waving to his sister, Dola Banerjee.
Fabulous jewellery. She's got a bow and arrow on her necklace and 2 arrows in her ears. It's very, very cool.
Yes, and I thought she was quite exceptional with her thoughts as well. Very lucid. She has been watching. She knew exactly what has been going on over the last few days.
No doubt, from the 2010 Commonwealth gold medalist in the team competition here at the Yamuna Sports Complex. And Mike Schlosser, Mr. Perfect, starting perfectly. They look well up for this, the mighty Marathas.
Avneet बहुत बढ़िया शूटिंग की थी कल. क्या उसी फॉर्म को बरकरार रख पाएंगे अपनी टीम के लिए? बिल्कुल! What a shot! Right into the eye of the spider, tickling the spider, as we often say. One core did, the other core steps up. Parneet. She starts with a 10 as well. It's a perfect beginning from the compounders thus far. Jignash. It's a fairly long hold, but he does get a 10 for himself as well.
Oh, the quality already on show here. No one's missed the middle of the target. The Hermosillo hammer nearly on the spider herself. Well, this is putting down a big marker for everyone else watching ahead of Super Sunday.
Also, the quality is just emphasizing that Kakatiya Knights haven't really been a poor team. They have lost out a few big moments, but they have had some outstanding performances of their own as well. Perhaps not with the same consistency. Particularly their recurve has been a bit weak. Dhiraj rarely misses. He gets a 9 as well. So, the possibility to bring it back on level terms here. Neeraj, big shot from him. Just about missing out on the 10.
Yeah, it's a really good point there, Deb. They have shot really well, the Kakatiya Knights. I was talking to Nico Vina, the Terminator, when they were warming up earlier on. He said, look, we've shot 77s. You've been going on, Karen, about 77s. 77s is enough for a point. We've shot it 3 times and scored nothing.
Yeah, it's a cruel thing because it is a very high score. That's an average arrow of almost 9.7. And yet you end up losing. That's just unfair, but that tells you about the level of competition at the Archery Premier League 2025. Avneet this time gets 9.
Good move, battle for Kakatiya Knight here. Because Pandit is not going to let it go.
2-point advantage with 3 shots to go.
Good shot.
Looks like it has clipped the 10, so it will be 59-47.
Got to be careful those ones low in the on the line because sometimes they can be a little bit deceptive, and it looks like they've cut the line. They've gone low, and we've got it down for a measure.
And it could be a
Jignash looks like it's a 9 for him as well.
point lead now.
So on our score 58-56, but it could be 59. Couple of shots to go, massive ones. Alejandra nails it. Perfection from the Mexican.
10 out of 10. Putting pressure.
So depending on whether that arrow gets marked up, there's a chance that they might finish with what is so far the joint record score for a set.
And it's a 9.
And the Knights not able to catch up with that shot either.
Very good chance, and then Mr. Perfect.
Well, either way, whatever happens with the measure, anything in the gold is enough. In fact, 8 will be enough for them. And it's a 9 for Dhiraj, more than enough for the set points to go to the mighty Marathas. They've come out fighting. Even though they don't need to, they're rehearsing for tomorrow, that is for sure.
Yeah, the high fives have already begun with the mighty Marathas. It's a great finish from Neeraj, but it won't be enough. Mighty Marathas clinching the first set. It has been called 78 on the ground. Oh, Dheeraj with the dance moves as well. And their official dancer is also breaking out all the moves. So it's a jubilant Mighty Marathas camp at the moment. As you would expect, the way that they have been shooting in this entire competition. Archery Premier League. Mr. Perfect Mike Schlusser and his teammates grabbing the early honors, 78-75 in the first set. 2 set point Mighty Marathas के नाम break लेंगे और लौटेंगे दूसरे सेट के साथ. फिलहाल दूसरा मुकाबला आखिरी दिन का of the league matches. Mighty Marathas 2 set points to love up against the Kakatiya Knights. Good performance from them, 78 in that first set. Looked on course for potentially 79, but for just one of the last arrows finding a 9 rather than a 10. Got a glimpse there of the Lavani dancer who's dancing on the side of the Mighty Marathas. That's a typical dance from the region of Maharashtra where the Mighty Marathas come from. And Avneet Kaur gets a 10 and gets the dancer from their end going. I'll try and teach you the name. It's called Kuchipudi. Can you repeat that? Kuchipudi.
Kuchipuri.
Pudi. It's like
Pudi.
ding. Yeah, you got that right. Absolutely right. But this is a lesson in archery coming in from the two archers. Avneet with the 10, and then what a perfect shot from Mr. Perfect, Mike Schlusser. As Jignesh had the draw, there was a fan who went, "Hi, Mike." You've got to love the fans here.
Oh, they have provided such a great atmosphere, that is for sure.
This drops to 9 from Parneet Kaur. So 1 point lead here for Kakatiya Knights, who need to win the set to just get back a little bit of confidence against a very good Mighty Marathas team.
Elia just edging closer to the 10 ring. That's 3 nines from her in the match. Alejandra's been shooting absolutely beautifully. 2 10s so far in the first set.
Fairly long draw. Gets it to the 9. That still leaves a little bit of an opportunity now for the Knights.
Yeah, Alejandra sort of warmed herself into the competition, coming into form at exactly the right time.
Neeraj had finished with a 10. This wasn't too far off either. That first set was well closed by him, but this 9 just means that it's pretty much back on level pegging terms.
Oh, look at the clock though. They've used a lot of their time here, more than half of it through their first rotation, the Mighty Marathas.
Union Sports Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandviya in attendance. And I'm sure he'll appreciate the quality on show, because that's very close. I don't think that's clipped the line. It's probably a 9.
Nope, you got your eye in. That's a 9 for me. Mike Schlusser from the Netherlands. Oh, he goes low. That is an uncharacteristic low shot from him. He knew it was coming as well, because he pulled that bow arm up.
He has caught him at practice while he was rocking baby Luna. His wife Gabby was actually getting a few shots in. So perfect teamwork on and off the pitch. But this is a good shot.
Yeah, Gabby preparing to make her comeback next season. Baby Luna only 3 months old, 3 and a bit months old.
One thing is for sure, she was absolutely fast asleep. So Mike's got a tender side to him as well. Of course, he's a fabulous archer, but doing the other duties very well as well. So just 1 point between the two of them, with 3 shots yet to come. A couple of them, in fact. This was the penultimate one. Now a chance for Alejandra. Oh, another 10. Only 2 points dropped in the last set, and they might repeat that performance, and that will be enough.
Well, I've got them down as a 67, the Mighty Marathas, so either I missed something, or that's just on the buzzer. Now, this is going to be tight. Inside 10 seconds on the clock. When Dhiraj stepped up to the line, he gets a 9 by the looks of things. Now, I have that as a 76 for the Mighty Marathas, so we need to wait for the measure here.
Absolutely. इंतजार करना पड़ेगा पुष्टि का कि फाइनल स्कोर क्या हुआ है. They're the answers. Lavni on one side, Kuchipudi on the other. But which one of them has more vigor, we'll only find out after a short break when we are able to confirm the score of the second set. So we did think that one of the Mighty Marathas arrow might get marked up from a 9 to a 10, and it seems like that has happened, because Mighty Marathas have been given the second set by just 1 point. Mike Schlusser, Parneet Kaur, and Dheeraj and Alejandra all complementing themselves quite perfectly across these first 2 sets, Kareem.
Yeah, they are bonding as a team. Real bad luck for the Kakatiya Knights yet again. 2025 has not been their year at the APL. They actually, by my scorecard, the Mighty Marathas had 2 arrows marked up to 10s, and that's what took them to this 4-0 lead. 78 apiece though in those first 2 sets. 78 vote for Mighty Marathas in both sets. That's high scoring here at the APL.
And it's a good omen heading into those semi-finals. Full house today. The president, Arjun Munda of the Archery Association of India, also in attendance. We also caught a glimpse of Anil Kamineni, who's chairman of the APL. So pretty much everyone who matters. And we are expecting an even more sizable turnout tomorrow in the playoffs. 2 semi-finals and 1 finals. How exciting is that going to be, Kareem?
Well, if it's anything like this, it's going to be crazy here tomorrow, because it's pretty bonkers tonight. Real party atmosphere.
For 2 of these teams, that would mean 3 matches inside a little more than a day, so, or rather within a day. So it's really going to be quite hectic. Avneet starts with 10, as she often does. She really has been so good. Absolutely belying just 20 years of age, world ranking of 56. But outstanding performance since she's been drafted into this team.
Yeah, Asian Games champion in 2023. Mr. Perfect back into the 10. He got a 9 last time out, 10 this time. Now, the 31-year-old Archery Association of India ranked number 8, and he goes into the 10. So it's a good start for the Kakatiya Knights in set number 3, and boy, do they need it.
But Needs nails the 10 as well. 20-20. Perfect start from both teams at the moment.
So if you look at the scores, 20-20 tied up. Ella shooting at 70 meters here.
Elia Canales gets a 10 as well.
Yep, she's got her eye in. Elia Canales, the Tarragona Tornado. Now the Hermosillo Hammer.
Yeah, Kakatiya Knights. I think what's happened in this match is a microcosm of their entire season. They have had some outstanding shots, but just the odd error, the odd inconsistency, and the quality has been so high that they've been made to pay for it.
Yeah, just a bit of poor luck here and there, and it's made all the difference. A 9 there from Niraj. So a chance here for Dheeraj to take the lead, and he does just that. A perfect rotation from the Mighty Marathas. I'm not going to tempt Providence here.
Please don't, please don't. It's the classic old commentator's curse, and we've already given it a few times. Kakatiya Knights, of course, on that game on Thursday night where they had their fate in their own hands, but for that error which dragged the game into a shoot-off and they lost to the Chero Archers. How decisive was that? Not just for them, but also for the Archers in their march into the semi-finals. Could it be 50 on 50? It is 50 on 50. He has eaten up a bit of time, left with only 40 seconds for 3 shots. But we have seen their recovers perhaps get their shots away much quicker than some of the other teams. 9, so that has left a little window of opportunity for the Mighty Marathas. Couple of good shots and they will be in business and pretty much out of sight. Remember, Knights need to win this set to keep themselves in the match.
And a good shot, but that's also a 9 maybe.
It's a 9. Kareem, we're not getting...
I didn't say it.
We aren't going to get that 70 or that 80, but we could still get a 79.
Putting pressure on Alexandra. Can she do a 10?
Alejandra has been supreme this evening. Just dropping into the 9. Still equal best performer for the Mighty Marathas this evening.
Neeraj wants a 10. Wants a 10 to put pressure on Dheeraj. Neeraj against Dheeraj. It's Neeraj who has drawn first blood. But here comes Dheeraj.
Yeah, Neeraj confirming a 78 for the Knights. Now, normally that's enough for both points. A 9 means it's only enough. Oh no, it is. They are going to get the points here by the looks of things.
It is Kakatiya Knights. It is Kakatiya Knights who have clinched this set. Unless there's a revision because of any of the shots. But Nico Wiener is definitely soaking it all in. High-fiving his teammates.
So you've said 77 you need to get that to get a point, but the Kakatiya Knights needed 78. They have got themselves on the scoreboard. It's time for a short break.
Yes, a good twist in that third set because Neeraj put away his 10 and Dheeraj just failed. He has been delivering. Mighty Marathas treating this understandably as a dress rehearsal, but they would want here Kareem to try and finish this off in this set itself.
Yeah, they would, but of course the Kakatiya Knights are going to be going after the shoot-off here. And the way that they shot in that, I've got to talk about their luck. They needed 78 to win both set points. Set number 4. And what a start from the Kakatiya Knights and Avneet.
Yeah, the 20-year-old female compounder stepping up, and each time she has started each set with a perfect shot. That's a measure of her mettle, measure of her composure and her concentration. Mike Schlusser also doesn't miss. So this really is akin to watching a couple of heavyweight champions going at each other, never mind what the points table says.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been saying for the last 10 days, the quality is exceptional. And as proven by Jignas, who's just dropped 2 points himself, so he's shooting his socks off as well.
A very soft-spoken man from South India. Also serves in the Indian Army. Avneet has also been so good right through this tournament. Also gets rid of her, or rather gets her shot going very quickly, which leaves a lot of time for her teammates. दोहराना जरूरी है कि इस टूर्नामेंट में अनलाइक इन रेगुलर आर्चरी आपके पास 20 सेकंड नहीं, औसतन 15 सेकंड होते हैं हर शॉट के लिए, और इसी वजह से टीम वर्क बहुत ज़रूरी है. अगर आप थोड़ा भी अतिरिक्त समय निकालें तो आपके टीममेट्स पर ये निर्भर करता है कि वो आके बहुत जल्दी शॉट लगाए, जैसे कि अलejandra ने लगाए, getting that shot going quite quickly and picking up a tenner for herself. Perfect timing because 5 shots left, 74, pretty much an average of 15 seconds per shot. Marathas have a chance now to pull ahead.
Yeah, they can open things up here. Fascinating in the crowd. The Chero archers, Katarina Bauer, watching on videoing. She's enjoying this experience as Dhiraj shoots a 9 as well. But a 1-point lead at the halfway stage for the mighty Marathas.
I can tell you the other refreshing thing today at the practice range, lots and lots of young archers, fans getting their posters in, getting their archery targets in, getting those autographs, selfies. This is so good to see.
Amazing that they can get so close to these top class, world class athletes.
Oh, he's pretty much tickled the earlier arrow that he had shot. Mike Schlusser showing consistency, especially in terms of the target that he's been able to find. Jignash gets a 10 as well. High quality.
Yeah, the compounders for the Kakatiya Knights going perfect. Really good stuff. Jignash coming in for Nikovina. Now Panit Kaur, and she goes perfect for the mighty Marathas compound pairing. Fabulous 4th set for the compounders.
Big shot from Canales. She gets a 10 as well. Keeps hanging in there. Keeps tossing it over to the team in orange. The mighty Marathas only, remember, need to tie this set to clinch this match. Alejandra. Perfect yet again from her. Now Neeraj needs to find a 10er himself.
So a big arrow here to put some pressure on. Just out of the bow in enough time. And they have set a 77 score, usually enough to bag a point, but Dhiraj on the line. Just a little over 5 seconds to go. He gets it out of the bow at comfort, and that is a beautiful 10 from Dhiraj Bomadevara for a 79 out of 80 and a mighty Marathas win.
Mighty, mighty impressive from the mighty Marathas. And this is exactly the kind of scoreline that will please the hearts of any mighty Marathas fans. 77, but still losing that 3rd set. However, coming roaring back in that 4th set. 79, remember, is the mark which has been equaled now on another 4 occasions in the past, with Rajputana Royals doing it most frequently, but a few other teams, including the Kakatiya Knights, also getting there in the past. So mighty Marathas notching up a victory to finish off their league stages. But a fabulous match. Kakatiya Knights also with a superb fight. The way that they won that 3rd set and brought themselves back into it. The scoreline belying just how close it was all the way through, because in virtually every set, Kareem, it came down to the last set of shots.
Absolutely, 75 to start the 1st set. Okay, a little bit low, but they went down 77, 78, 77, and only scored 2 points in the last 3 sets. Unbelievably unlucky 2025 APL has been for the Kakatiya Knights, but the mighty Marathas move on, and they move up to 14 points.
Yeah, it's pretty much decided now. It is going to be this sequence in the semi-finals. It will be the Rajputana Royals against the Chero Archers in a rematch of what we saw in the first game today. And the second match, it's going to be a cracker because mighty Marathas will be up against the Privithraaj Yodhas. And now we are preparing for the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj celebration with Rahul Banerjee in a guest appearance, urging his teammates on as well to join in. This is the fun part of this. You celebrate together. It doesn't matter who wins the actual contest, as long as you enjoy every second of it. And that's what this Archery Premier League, a festival of archery, has been all about.
Yeah, absolutely fabulous. Everyone watching on, enjoying the party atmosphere here. Look, I know that these archers want to win, for sure, but they're soaking it up. And if they don't win, it's no big deal.
There's confirmation of what's happened. Chero Archers booking their berth in the last 4 with that 5-3 outright victory against the Rajputana Royals. And the mighty Marathas winning against Kakatiya Knights 6-2, with 1 match yet to come between Chola Chiefs and Privithraaj Yodhas. But for the moment, let's cross over down for a couple of interviews with Surbi.
Mighty Marathas क्वालिफाई तो ऑलरेडी कर चुके थे प्लेऑफ्स के लिए, लेकिन आज की इस जीत के साथ दे हैव स्टैम्प्ड देयर अथॉरिटी इवन फर्दर. आई हैव गॉट विद मी मिस्टर परफेक्ट माइक श्लूसर and Parneet Kaur. Mike, this win was very important considering that you guys had to bounce back after yesterday's loss and head into the playoffs with a win.
Yeah, for tomorrow, like getting the playoffs, like the semi-finals, finals, we need to have a good shot today, of course. And I think that we did perform very, very well. I think this was one of our best matches so far.
And what a time for the best match to
perfect
come.
timing.
Parneet, Mike ने बताया कि अब तक का आपका बेस्ट मैच था, बहुत अच्छी तरीके से पूरी टीम खेली है, एक परफेक्ट रिहर्सल था सेमीफाइनल्स के लिए.
हाँ जी, हमें ये हमारे कोच ने भी यही बोला था कि अभी कल के लिए हमें अपना कॉन्फिडेंस इंक्रीज़ करना है और आज हमने अपना बेस्ट मैच खेला है, तो हम कल के लिए पूरे रेडी हैं और हम कल भी ऐसे ही खेलेंगे.
बिल्कुल, कल भी इसी तरह से खेलने के लिए हम चाहते हैं कि आप लोग बिल्कुल इसी तरह से खेलें. आई एम श्योर आपके फैंस जो हैं वो भी चाहते हैं कि आप लोग इसी तरह से खेलें. बट देयर इज वन मैन हु इज परफॉर्मिंग कंसिस्टेंटली फॉर योर टीम अपार्ट फ्रॉम यू एंड Parneet, and that's Dheeraj. Yeah. What do you have to say about him?
Yeah, he's a great shooter. Like under pressure and in time pressure, he just keeps on hitting in the middle. That's important, and it's definitely very important that he closes off well and that he does that.
And we've seen him do that time and again. Parneet, कल का मैच योद्धास के सामने है. गेम प्लान ऑलरेडी डिस्कस हो चुका है या आज जाके होगा, और क्या होगा वो गेम प्लान?
अभी हम इसके बाद टीम मीटिंग में जैसे डिस्कशन करेंगे इसके लिए, और पर हमें अपना बेस्ट शूट करना है. ये तो जायज़ सी बात है कि कल सेमीफाइनल्स हैं और हम कल इससे भी अच्छा या फिर ऐसा इतना मेंटेन करके हम कल चलाएंगे.
चलिए, कल के लिए ऑल द बेस्ट एंड कंग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन योर विन टुनाइट. गो एंड सेलिब्रेट विद योर टीम. वेल, दैट्स इट फ्रॉम योर. इट्स a time for a short break, but don't go anywhere क्योंकि दिन का आखिरी मुकाबला आ रहा है बहुत जल्द.
Well, one more match to go here on the last night of the round robin. The last time we'll see the Chola Chiefs. They are out now. They'll take on the Privithraaj Yodhas. Let's go down to Dubai for the coin toss.
All set for the last league encounter of the first ever Archery Premier League, and this pits the Chola Chiefs up against the Privithraaj Yodhas. And we have the two captains, Pulkit Kajla from the Chola Chiefs, and we also have Krish Kumar from the Privithraaj Yodhas. आइए टॉस के लिए तैयार रहते हैं. कॉइन टॉस के लिए
Please come. This is the tail and this is the head.
आप कॉल करेंगे.
Tail.
टेल्स कॉल किया है, हेड्स आया है.
टारगेट नंबर 2.
Target number 1.
तो टॉस से यही खबर है कि टारगेट नंबर 2 चूज किया है पृथ्वीराज योद्धास ने, लेकिन शूट फर्स्ट करेंगे चोला चीफ्स टारगेट नंबर 1 से.
में से 5 वार उन्होंने
Thanks, Esteban. Well, Esteban makes his way back up to the commentary position. I can tell you that the Chola Chiefs will be shooting first in this last match of the 10th day of the inaugural Archery Premier League in 2025. It's time to welcome the teams out to the shooting line. The Chola Chiefs have had their destiny taken out of their hands, but they're looking to celebrate here on their final appearance at the APL. Neri Marita Pass leading out Brady Ellison and Rishabh. The VIPs watching on as the Privithraaj Yodhas come out. Abhishek Verma leading the line for their athletes as Adibayan Sen has made his way back to the commentary box.
Yeah, absolutely, and was just itching to tell you that the dance for the Chola Chiefs, that's called the Bharatnatyam, the lady in white, and the dance at the other end is pretty much a Bhangra, which you would be aware of, coming as it does from the Punjabi regions, particularly in the UK. Bhangra, it's very common, isn't it? There's a lot of Punjabi pop which is very popular in the United Kingdom.
Absolutely, breaking into the mainstream as well now in the UK and in Europe.
Stephen Kapoor, Apache Indian, tremendous rock star, or a pop star at least from the 90s. But these are pop stars or rock stars themselves. Sharvari Shende gets a start today. Matthias Grande and Pranjal Salve also starting in place of Andrea Becerra. So just resting some of their big guns. Priyansh has been quite good in the past. And this is the strongest team from the Chola Chiefs. Rishabh Yadav, Neri Marita Pass, Deepika Kumari and Brady Ellison.
Yeah, so they've had a little change of heart because there was a little rumour that Tarandeep Rai was going to start instead of Brady Ellison here, perhaps because of the result earlier on. They've changed their minds. The subs for the Yodhas, Gata, Krish, Andrea Becerra, the Mexican overseas player, and Abhishek Verma just stepping aside for his junior teammate.
Yeah, as we were traveling to the venue, I can just reveal that one of the young archers was telling a senior that I really want to play. And the other one was saying that if you do that, just tell your coach. So it's a beautiful sign that some of these young Indian archers are really getting a feel of this and having a fear of missing out from time to time. They want to get involved and they want to take the responsibility.
Well, who wouldn't? I mean, this is a marvellous opportunity to learn, win or lose. This is a great experience. It has been tremendous so far, and we have got one more match to go this evening. Rishabh Yadav to start for the Chola Chiefs.
Protege of the opposing captain who's arrested himself at the moment, Abhishek Verma, starts with a 10. And now Priyansh, another local lad, comes from Lakshmi Nagar, which we passed by today. And actually practices and trains right here at the Yamuna Sports Complex, so pretty much on home turf. Perfect 10 from him as well. Impassive face, but he is very good, Priyansh. Each and every opportunity, the 22-year-old has looked more and more impressive. It's a fairly long hold, but it's a perfect shot. 34 seconds taken though for those first two shots by the compounders.
They're shooting 10 and 10 here, 40 out of 40. And here comes a newcomer, Pranjal Salve here. And shoots an arrow into a 9.
Pranjal starts with a 9. Her first shot, I think it is her debut. And that is a perfect start in that sense, at least gets it 9 for herself.
Well, beautiful start from Rishabh, and indeed Pranjal Salve, the Archery Association of India, ranked number 9, starting in the gold, which is great.
Sharvari goes into the 8. She had started one of the matches, but then was replaced by Gatha Khadke, who has by far been one of the stars of this Archery Premier League, the way that she has emerged, the 15-year-old.
Great stuff from Mary, the Ice Queen, completing a perfect start for the compounders. And here's the Aztec arrow.
Yeah, it's 40 against 27 at the moment. Oh, Matthias Grande also drops down to 8. So this set is well and truly in the bag, or at least within touching distance of getting into the bag for the Chola Chiefs. But time could be of essence.
Could be. A 9 from Deepika. She warmed into the match last night. Took her time. Privithraaj taking his second shot and his third appearance here in the round robin stages of the APL 2025. And he's hit the line.
Yeah, guided as he was by his previous arrow, which had gone into the 10 line. First shot for Brady Ellison. And he finds his mark.
So quick as well. Really conscious of time there for sure.
I think when he stepped up, it was 41 seconds, and he's left 28 seconds for the last two shots. So excellent work from Brady. Just giving a little extra split second here for Deepika. She can line up with about 20 seconds on the clock right now. If she fires a 10, then this will be quite useful for them, and she does as well. Terrific, terrific start from the Chola Chiefs.
Last 3 days, she's been only shooting a 9 and a 10 here. Sharpari coming in, the junior archer who won the medal in the youth championship.
Sharpari gets a 10 as well.
World Youth Champion, the 16-year-old.
So that is what is India is doing, sir.
She knows what she's doing with a bow in her hand, but so does this man.
And a lovely shot.
And an 8.
9 or could be an 8.
It is an 8 for a 77, and that should be more than enough. 64 the provisional score for the Yodhas.
Matthias gets a 10 too, but it is just a consolation at the moment. Chola Chiefs 77 अंक उनके नाम आ चुके हैं वेन्यू के अनुसार, 74 अंक आए हैं पृथ्वीराज योद्धास के. So the Chola Chiefs are deemed to have won the first set. Couple of errors, especially from the younger archers making their debut, the likes of Pranjal and Sharvari, but both recovering very well as well. लेंगे एक छोटा सा ब्रेक और लौटेंगे दूसरे सेट के साथ. Yes, it's a wonderful, wonderful setting. We have had some rain, we have had some sunshine, some sunny days, but today's perfect conditions for archery at the Yamuna Sports Complex. और आखिरी मुकाबला लीग स्टेजेस का. कल 2 सेमीफाइनल्स, उसके बाद बड़ा फाइनल, जिसके बाद हमें पता चलेगा कि आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग के उद्घाटन सीजन के विजेता कौन होंगे. What a moment of history that's going to turn out to be, Kareem. The first champions of the Archery Premier League. It's not just Indian archery, but a huge moment for global archery as well.
Absolutely, this is something completely different we've never seen before. Chola Chiefs taking the first set by 2 points to 0. They are in charge now of the match. But the other great thing about this party atmosphere is that everyone, apart from one archer so far, has been included because we've had some substitutions here.
Yes, in fact, 3 substitutions, a couple of them for the Prithviraj Yodhas. Priyansh retains his place, but Andrea Maya Becerra comes in. And Matthias Grande has also made way for Krish Kumar. And we have also seen Tanipati Chiquita. who's going to make an appearance in place of Marita Pas, the Estonian, the Ice Queen. What a shot. This is ice cold from Priyansh as well. Clipping the line, that's a 10.
Well, Rishabh had the night off last night to allow Pulkit to come in for the Chola Chiefs. He's back in for this evening. And he's into the middle of the target. He has performed exceptionally well throughout this APL.
Here's Bethera, been one of the superstars of this team, along with Abhishek Verma and Priyansh, to be fair. Their compounders have been so consistent. And that's exactly how they begin. It's a 10 from Andrea Maya Bethera as well. And now Chiquita.
Debut arrow of the season. And she's into the 9. A great shot from the 20-year-old, another World Youth Champion.
She's a very confident young lady. She was at the press conference as well in the afternoon today, and interacting seamlessly with everybody from the media. That's a good shot too from Sharvari. Again, another very, very young player. 16 years of age only, Sharvari Shende. Now Rishabh. So barring one shot, it's a perfect rotation from both sets of teams thus far. Let's see how the recovers perform. First shot now for Krish. Going a bit wide. The first shot which has gone into the red zone in this set from either side.
Well, just weeks away from taking the World Youth title in Winnipeg. Chiquita here in Delhi, getting in and up and running with 2 9s.
It's a sport of stillness, and he's a picture of stillness when he gets that shot going, Priyansh. Now a little bit of responsibility on Deepika. She has blown hot and cold, but she will want to hit peak form ahead of... Well, they are not in the semi-finals, but nonetheless... Oh, has it gone off the target? No, it is a 10er. So it's tied at 48 apiece. Bethera gets a 10 as well. High quality archery yet again.
Yeah, the Yodhas going perfect through their compounders. They need it a little bit with that 8 from Krish Kumar. Here is the Arizona Cowboy, world #1 male recurver. And he's into the 10. And it's another very, very solid shot from him.
Yeah, just to remind you, recurve is 70 meters away. It's the farther target. It's 50 meters for the compounders. But that doesn't necessarily mean that one is tougher than the other. It's just different. Sharvari gets a 9. That's still good. Still a lot of responsibility now on Deepika to finish well and leave a little bit of breathing room for Brady Ellison.
Yeah, Deepika on the line. So they do shoot at 70 meters, these recurvers, with a bow that has no mechanical aids on it. But the target is bigger as Deepika goes into the 10. It's a smaller target, 122 centimeters for the recurvers. It's just 80 centimeters for the compounders, and that's gone wide because the time was running out for the Yodhas. A big opportunity then for Brady Ellison to bag the points again.
And he won't miss. It's a 10. And he's not very expressive, but he's got his arms aloft as if to say, yes, I have stepped up. So it might only be a consolation victory, but Chola Chiefs are headed towards that victory, having picked up a couple of successive sets, and this one even more comprehensively, 78-74 दूसरे सेट में, और अब 4-0 से आगे Chola Chiefs लौटेंगे तीसरे सेट के बाद और एक छोटे से ब्रेक का लेते हैं. 4-0 की बढ़त चोला चीफ्स के पास और दोनों सेट्स में बहुत बढ़िया आर्चरी. Privithraaj Yodhas just a little subpar today, but you can understand that they have been experimenting with some of the younger archers today.
Yeah, taking a completely different approach to the mighty Marathas, who came out with a full team and they wanted to blast it out and put down a marker. The Yodhas have gone the other way and have given their team a full run out.
Yeah, it's a team that has done a lot of experimentation. From time to time, Priyansh has stepped up and he has been very good. They have sometimes reversed the order. They've had the compounders come last as well after starting off. It's very fascinating how each team has approached that particular tactic.
Yeah, it took a while for some of them to get into their right order. Rishabh, though, has been starting a regular starter for the Chiefs and regularly hitting the middle of the target. He has performed really, really well here.
In fact, the Chola Chiefs, perhaps one of the teams which really did struggle with that timing thing, which is why we saw the recover start on a couple of occasions. But it didn't really work out for them, did it? Because they've reverted now back to giving the compounders the beginning. They need that extra space of time. Chiquita with a 10. What a start. Chola Chiefs only need to tie this set to clinch this match in their favor.
Chris will be looking for the gold here. He's gone 8 and 7 in the second set, his first 2 arrows. And he's got it into the 10. That will give him bags of confidence. He'll feel he's delivered something for his team here.
Rishabh. Oh, he doesn't miss, does he? Such a consistent archer.
Yeah, he's been on magic form. He took the World Games bronze in Chengdu a few weeks back, moved up to world number 4, 23 years old, massively on form.
He also had a mixed team record in qualification with Jyoti. 14:31, the two of them, with 7:16 for Rishabh alone, 7:15 for Jyoti. We didn't see in action today, but she's been so good as well for a team.
Well, look at that. The change of female compounder, and they have gone perfect in their second set together.
जी हाँ, थोड़ा सा दबाव है पृथ्वीराज योद्धास पर, क्योंकि अब उनके हाथ में उनकी किस्मत नहीं है. कुछ गलतियां होनी है. Chola Chiefs have to make a few errors for Yodhas to come back into this match. Again, to remind you, a tied set means a victory for the team in yellow. Nine at the moment is good enough. They still have a 3-point lead with 3 shots to come.
Yeah, I just feel like this one's just slipped away from the Yodhas. They won't be too worried about it, but Sarah just practicing, because for sure she's going to be in the starting lineup tomorrow.
Yes, I think we've seen enough of these 6 teams to know what their strongest starting lineup is. And it is going to be quite a spectacle, those semi-finals. 10 from Brady Ellison. Chola Chiefs keeping their fate with their a winning finish, but it will unfortunately not be enough because Chero archers were able to win their match outright. How tight is this, Kareem? Because if that had gone to a shoot-off, and if Chola Chiefs had won this 6-0, you know what might have happened.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they're putting down what they wanted to do here. They've not changed. Their heads could have gone down here, but they have not wavered at all in this match. 2 9s from Deepika Kumari to potentially finish off her performance here at the inaugural APL. Back into the 10. That's a good recovery from the 7. But it's going to come down to Brady Ellison for the last arrow of the APL 2025 for the Chola Chiefs.
7 will win it. 7 should be enough, but has he got it on time? He has. He has nailed a 9. And that's good enough. Chola Chiefs get that 6-0. But unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. As we mentioned, they needed the Chero archers to not win outright for this to count towards qualifying for the semi-finals. But nonetheless, बहुत umda प्रदर्शन Chola Chiefs का. 77, 78 and 77 in the 3 sets. Privithraaj Yodhas a little below par. But you can understand that because they were rotating a lot and trying to give some of their younger archers a chance. So that concludes what has really been a terrific league stages of the Archery Premier League, my friend Kareem.
Absolutely, what a performance from the Chola Chiefs to finish off the round robin stage. And quite right, Deb, this has been something very special, and we haven't even got to the final day. Super Sunday still to come. What a finale this is going to be for the first ever Archery Premier League.
Yeah, exceptional from both teams. Privithraaj Yodhas not able to pull up in the way that they would have wanted. This is the final points table. The Rajputana Royals, by far the best team, but mighty Marathas might have a say on that as well going into the final day. But Privithraaj Yodhas also are a very good team. And of course, the Chero Archers also making their way to the last four with their performance. 4 matches won. And that was enough. We mentioned at the start of the tournament, didn't we, Kareem, that you might need 5 matches to qualify, but it's been so close that 4 also has been enough for the Archers.
And it came down to point difference between the Archers and the Chiefs, as we thought it may well do. Very tight indeed.
Ji haan, Chola Chiefs ending on a winning note. Let's head down to Surbhi where
Chola Chiefs भले ही playoffs के लिए qualify ना कर पाए, लेकिन they've ended their season on a high. And once again, I'm joined by Brady Allison and Deepika Kumari. Deepika, जीत तो मिली, लेकिन so close yet so far वाला मामला हो गया टीम के साथ.
अब क्या ही कहूँ इसमें हमने पूरी कोशिश की अपने साथ हमारे कैप्टन साहब ने भी बहुत कोशिश की बट एनीवे लीग फिर से होगा बिकॉज जिस तरह से ये लीग सक्सेस हुआ है आगे और भी होगा एंड आई मस्ट से ही इज़ अ वेरी गुड मैन एंड गुड कैप्टन ऑल्सो बिकॉज जितना मैंने इनसे सीखा है आई थिंक मैं पिछले 15 साल में इनके साथ खेल के भी नहीं सीख पाई क्योंकि जो वन टू वन कॉन्वर्जेशन हुआ है इट वॉज अमेजिंग मतलब बहुत कुछ सीखने से मिला एंड रियली ही इज़ अ वेरी गुड आर्चर
यही तो मकसद था इस लीग का. दीपिका, Brady, looking back at the tournament, what are your biggest takeaways?
This is a Premier League, and I think it's the first of its kind, and it's incredible. I've had more fun in the last 10 days shooting this tournament than I think I have in almost any other event. Wow. And it's tough, it's hard, it's amazing, and I really, really want to come back for the next season.
Yeah, we want to see you back the next season. Deepika, मैंने प्रॉमिस किया था सिर्फ 2 ही सवाल पूछूंगी आपसे. अब दूसरा सवाल ये है कि ट्रॉफी तो आप चाहेंगे कि घर ही आए, आप नहीं ला पाए आतनू, उनके लिए रूट कर रहे होंगे अब आप चेरो आर्चर्स के लिए.
ऑफ कोर्स मैं और मेरी बेटी दोनों रहेंगे उसको चेयर अप करने के लिए और हम पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कि ट्रॉफी घर ही आए.
आप उनको कोई टिप्स देने वाले हो फाइनल के लिए, सेमी फाइनल के लिए एंड होपफुली फाइनल के लिए भी?
नहीं, बस मैं इतना बोलूँगी कि अपना बेस्ट दे के आना एंड बस और कुछ नहीं, ज़्यादा प्रेशर नहीं डालना है.
ज़्यादा प्रेशर बिल्कुल नहीं डालना है, लेकिन प्रेशर में बहुत अच्छी तरह से खेलते हैं वो आज हमने देखा है. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टॉकिंग टू अस एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द नेक्स्ट सीजन. वी होप टू सी यू द नेक्स्ट सीजन. वेल, इट्स टाइम नाउ फॉर अ शॉर्ट ब्रेक ऑन द शो.
Welcome back. The last night of the round robin of the APL 2025. We saw the Chero Archers taking the win they needed to make it through to Super Sunday, 5-3 over the Rajputana Royals. The mighty Marathas won 6-2 over the Kakatiya Knights. And they're getting ready for Super Sunday, that's for sure. And the Chola Chiefs had a wonderful 6-0 win against the Privithraaj Yodhas. Well, it's time to go down to the shooting line for the presentation, but before that, the unveiling of the trophy.
स्वागत है आपका बहुत बहुत खास एक प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग का आखिरी लीग स्टेज का पड़ाव और कुछ यादगार मैचेस आज हमें देखने को मिले जिस तरीके से चेरो आर्चर्स ने जीता, चोला चीफ्स ने भी अपने विनिंग मोमेंटम को बरकरार रखते हुए आखिरी मैच जीता और एक बहुत अच्छी जीत माइटी मराठास के लिए। बहुत बहुत बधाई सभी टीमों को। और आज बहुत एक ऑगस्ट कंपनी है हमारे पास, आपको मिलवा देता हूं। हमारे साथ हैं श्री डॉक्टर मनसुख मांडविया, हु इज मिनिस्टर ऑफ लेबर एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट, यूथ अफेयर्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स। उनके साथ साथ श्री विनय कुमार सक्सेना जी भी हैं, ऑनरेबल लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर ऑफ गवर्नमेंट ऑफ दिल्ली। We've also got Shri Arjun Munda, who's president of the Archery Association of India. We've got Shri Anil Kamineni, who's chairman of the Archery Premier League. And of course, we've got Virendra Sachdeva ji, who is the secretary of the Archery Association of India. And now, for a very special moment, we'll also get all the teams introduced to our dignified guests. Let's begin with the Rajputana Royals. Lekin usse pehle, let's also have the unveiling of the trophy that all these teams are playing for. It's a huge moment because this is our first look at the Archery Premier League trophy. If I can request you, gentlemen, please. There it is. This is what is going to be up for grabs tomorrow. 4 teams still very much in the race. And we look forward to what happens on the finals day. Now, if I can request all the teams to come one by one and meet our dignitaries. Beginning with the team which finished on top, the Rajputana Royals. Big hand for them. Come on. 8 victories out of 10 and very, very consistent all the way through. Super performance. Ojas, Mete as well. We've got Ella Gibson. Ankita has been so consistent as well. Basanti has had a few good appearances. Swati also shot today. And bringing up the rear, we have Prathamesh and we have Sachin as well. So chaliye, ugly team jo hai Mighty Marathas, finishing on number 2 on the points table. Exceptional all the way through yet again. And one team which definitely gave a very good contest as well. Madhura Dhamangaonkar, Parneet, we've got Mike Schlusser, Alejandra Valencia, Bhajan Kaur, Aman Saini, Dheeraj, and Mrinal Chauhan as well. Fantastic, and all the very best for the semi-finals. Team 3, Chero Archers, booking their berth with a fantastic victory today earlier. Matthias Fullerton, Katharina Bauer, Yodhas, the big man from India. Rahul. Very, very happy birthday to Surya Hamsini as well, the birthday girl of today. Kumkum, Pritika, Sahil, and the coaches as well deserve a lot of credit. Up next, Chola Chiefs. So close, yet so far not able to make the semi-finals, but terrific performance from them. Pictures of consistency, especially their overseas players. Miri Marita Pass, Brady Ellison, Rishabh, Chiquita, on debut, she was so good. Anshika, Pulkit, Tarundeep, Deepika as well, and a warm hand for their coaches too. Up next, the Kakatiya Knights. Jyoti has been so good right through this tournament. Avneet, what a performance across the last couple of nights. Tisha, Elia Canales, Jignash, Neeraj, Rohit, Nico, and their coaching staff led by the superstar himself, Rahul Banerjee. And last but certainly not the least, the Privithraaj Yodhas, the local side from Delhi. Big hand for them. Guruji Abhishek, Priyansh, who's been so good right through, Andrea, Maya Becerra, Matthias Grande, Gatha Khadke, the young superstar of this Archery Premier League. Pranjal, Sharvari, Krish, and the coaching staff. They all deserve a lot of credit as well for their performances right through this tournament. अब प्रेजेंटेशन में आगे बढ़ने से पहले एक का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहेंगे हमारे स्पॉन्सर्स के. प्रिंसिपल स्पॉन्सर अपोलो 27, सपोर्टिंग स्पॉन्सर्स काउंटी ग्रुप, ईस्टर्न, हॉइट, मेडिकल पार्टनर अपोलो हॉस्पिटल्स, अपोलो प्रो हेल्थ, हाइड्रेशन पार्टनर्स अपोलो फार्मेसी, टूरिज्म पार्टनर दिल्ली टूरिज्म और अन्य भी कई स्पॉन्सर्स हैं जो जुड़े हुए हैं आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग के साथ. जीएमआर, भारत पेट्रोलियम कॉर्पोरेशन लिमिटेड, ऑयल इंडिया, टाटा स्टील, विकास ग्रुप, कई ग्रुप और अपोलो को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद तहे दिल से, ना सिर्फ हमारी तरफ से बल्कि आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग की तरफ से भी. आइए अब चलते हैं इंडिविजुअल अवार्ड्स की तरफ. सबसे पहले आज के सर्वश्रेष्ठ, द बेस्ट मेल recurve archer, or rather the female recurve archer goes first, and it will be from the mighty Marathas, Alejandra Valencia, who will pick up the first award. The first award will be given by Dr. Mansukh Mandivya, who is the Minister of Labour and Employment, Youth Affairs and Sports as well of the Government of India. Here comes Alejandra. Yes, come on in. Alejandra Valencia will pick up the award for the best recurve woman. We'll just sort that out, I promise you. We have some other awards as well, some great awards coming up. We'll get it right. Don't worry, guys. We'll get it right. We've done it often enough. Come on. Yes, now we are going for it. Alejandra, the best recurve woman archer of the day. Superb from the Mexican. Moving on to the next award, और ये प्रदान करेंगे श्री विनय कुमार सक्सेना, Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. And this is for the best recurve male archer of the day from the Chola Chiefs, the Arizona Cowboy, Brady Ellison. Some consistent firing from him. Unfortunately, we won't see the Chola Chiefs on semi-finals day, but what a finish from Brady, showing his ability when it mattered the most. Moving on to the next award, और ये प्रदान करेंगे श्री अर्जुन मुंडा, जो है President, Archery Association of India. And this is for the best compound male archer of the day, and this goes to Mike Schlusser from the mighty Marathas. The mighty Marathas flexing their muscles yet again in another perfect performance, perfect rehearsal for their semi-final, big semi-final, coming up against the Privithraaj Yodhas tomorrow. And the last award will be given by Shri Anil Kamineni ji, who's our chairman of the Archery Premier League, and this is for the best compound woman archer of the day. And this goes to Ella Gibson from the Rajputana Royals. Marvella Ella has been having a fabulous week. She's nailing those shoot-offs, she's getting those 10s on a regular basis, and she's got an absolutely wonderful smile to go with it. So we've seen everything. We have seen the trophy unveiled as well, and we've seen all the great guests today, the awards also given away, and that's it from the presentation for now.
Well, thank you, Dubai, and fabulous organisation there, sorting out the checks. Magical stuff here on the final night of the round robin of the inaugural Archery Premier League. We say goodbye to the Chola Chiefs and the Kakatiya Knights. Tomorrow we will see the knockout stages where the Rajputana Royals will take on the Chero Archers and the mighty Marathas take on the Privithraaj Yodhas. Well, thank you for joining us for this last night of the round robin. And let's go back down to the shooting line to speak to Dubai.
जी हाँ, हमारे साथ इतने अच्छे मेहमान हैं तो उनसे बिना सुने हम कैसे अलविदा कह सकते हैं. सबसे पहले डॉक्टर मांडविया जी, आपसे सुनना चाहेंगे कि आपको ये अनुभव कैसा लगा, उसके बारे में कुछ जरूर बताइए हमें.
सबसे पहले तो मैं आर्चरी एसोसिएशन को, फेडरेशन को अभिनंदन करना चाहूँगा, जिन्होंने दुनिया में सबसे पहली बार चैलेंज का स्वीकार करा और एपीएल का आयोजन करा. ये बहुत बड़ी चैलेंज थी. तब शुरुआत में मुझे मिलने के लिए आए थे और मुझे कहा कि हम आर्चरी में लीग कराना चाहते हैं। तो मैंने पूछा कि कैसे कराएंगे, क्या सुविधा होगी, कितने प्लेयर आएंगे, बाहर से प्लेयर लाएंगे क्या। तब मैंने अर्जुन जी का हौसला देखा, उसका कॉन्फिडेंस देखा और उन्होंने कहा कि हम आईपीएल करके रहेंगे और हम उसको सक्सेसफुली करेंगे। आज सचदेवा जी और अर्जुन जी ने ये करके दिखाया। दुनिया का, वर्ल्ड का पहला आईपीएल आर्चरी में हुआ हो और ये भी इंडिया में हुआ हो और यही हमारे फेडरेशन ने करा हो, मुझे बहुत खुशी है। मैं अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ। सभी प्लेयर को भी, सभी आर्चर को भी मैं अभिनंदन देना चाहता हूँ कि आपने जिस तरह से, जिस उत्साह से एपीएल में पार्टिसिपेशन करा, आपने जिस तरह से उत्साह से अच्छा स्कोर करा, मैं देख रहा था, मेरा हौसला बढ़ रहा था। सचमुच में आप बदलते भारत के चेहरे हैं। आप हमारे देश की उम्मीद है। आप विकसित भारत के कर्णधार है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि मेरे देश के एथलीट मोदी जी के विकसित भारत में टॉप 5 में स्पोर्ट्स में रहने का जो लक्ष्य रखा है उसको सर्टनली अवश्य आप अचीव करेंगे। आप सभी को मेरी ओर से हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर आपके प्रोत्साहन और आपके शब्दों के लिए। अब गुजारिश करेंगे कि विनय कुमार सक्सेना साहब कुछ बताएं, उनका अनुभव कैसा रहा एपीएल में।
मैं सबसे पहले आर्चरी एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया जो 1973 में इस्टेब्लिश हुई और जो वर्ल्ड आर्चरी से भी एसोसिएटेड है, उसके द्वारा आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग का कराना, वो भी पहली दफ़े दुनिया में और वो भी दिल्ली में, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत उन्हें बधाई देना चाहता हूँ, मुंडा साहब को भी और ख़ास तौर से हमारे सचदेवा साहब को। मैं जब इस मैच को देख रहा था तो इस वक्त ऐसा लग रहा था कि हम किसी इंटरनेशनल मैच में वास्तव में मौजूद हैं और जिस तरीके से प्लेयर्स खेल रहे थे और जिस तरीके से प्लेयर्स के अंदर एक कंसंट्रेशन था, वो अद्भुत था। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आर्चरी जो लगभग 167 कंट्रीज़ में खेली जाती है, इंडिया में जिस तरीके से उसको प्रमोट आर्चरी एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया कर रही है, आने वाले समय में हम बहुत आगे उसको लेकर जाएंगे। ये हमारे लिए बहुत बड़े सौभाग्य की बात है कि ये एपीएल यमुना स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स जो डीडीए का है उसमें हो रही है और यहाँ पर जो देश विदेश से हमारे प्लेयर्स आए हुए हैं, मैं उनको बधाई देना चाहता हूँ, उन्हें कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करना चाहता हूँ कि वो यहाँ पर आए और उन्होंने इसमें पार्टिसिपेट किया। और आने वाले समय में भी मैं चाहूँगा कि इस तरीके के मैचेस होते रहें, जिससे कि जो प्रधानमंत्री जी का सपना है खेलो इंडिया का, उसको हम अच्छी तरीके से पूरा कर सकें। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ एक बार मैं फिर मुंडा साहब का और ख़ास तौर से सचदेवा साहब का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं कि उन्होंने मुझे यहाँ बुलाया और इतने खूबसूरत मैच देखने का मुझे विटनेस होना पड़ा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू डॉक्टर मांडविया जी, सक्सेना साहब, सचदेवा जी, मुंडा जी और कमिनेनी साहब भी। दैट्स इट फ्रॉम द प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ दिस फाइनल डे ऑफ लीग मैचेस।
Well, thank you, Divine. Wonderful words there from the great and the good here at the final night of the APL. We have a big night tomorrow. Super Sunday sees the Rajputana Royals taking on the Chero Archers in semi-final number 1, followed by the mighty Marathas taking on the Privithraaj Yodhas. The winners going in to the first ever APL final here in Delhi. It's been magical through the round robin stages. The finals to come. We'll see you tomorrow at 7:30.